B.Sc ICAR norms, if the university is having all these three facilities, they will be given a letter of intent, so that the letter of intent will be converted as accreditation. Then the accreditation program will accept under all the quota of India. So the university whichever having ICAR accreditation is called as the popular universities for ICAR B.Sc agriculture education program.
So what is the qualification for joining the B.Sc education?
Okay. So if we talk about the eligibility to enroll this program, we should have minimum 55% in their intermediate or diploma. Okay, if the students from AP Telangana, if they are qualified in their 12th standard or diploma standard with the minimum percentage of 55, they can enroll into this agriculture B.Sc program.
So please say something about this Jagannath University.
Okay. So if we talk about Jagannath University, all over India we have three branches. We have one in Delhi and one in Rajasthan and one in Jaipur. So if we talk specially about B.Sc agriculture, and we have our Jagannath University Jaipur campus have all the accreditations. If we talk about Jagannath University, we have 60 acres huge campus, and also we have 100 acres agriculture land. And in the university we have the all facilities like classrooms, libraries, and also we have a huge auditorium, and we have 6 labs for agriculture B.Sc students. In this program, in agriculture B.Sc program, we have a different part of circles. So we have 2 parts, one is for South Indian students, one is for North Indian students. In our university, we also give preference to the sports. And this all huge campus covered under Wi-Fi area. And the facilities that we are providing is high class facilities. All our university, we have almost 8,000 students are pursuing their graduation program. Out of this 8,000, 6,000 students are from an Indian background and 2,000 students from abroad and international. We have students from Saudi Arabia, we have students from South Africa, we have students from Philippines also.
So sir, will you give us a detailed structure of this scholarship for IMT Jagannath University?
Okay. So if you talk about the scholarship program in Jagannath University, especially we are focused for the scholarships in AP and Telangana, remote and rural background students and farming background students. The people who are having the background of farming, so farming background, we are giving them the scholarships up to 90%. So if the student is having percentage according in their intermediate, if they have 90% in their academics, they are getting almost 70% as a scholarship. If the student is having 85% in their academics, they are having almost 50 to 60% as their scholarship. If the student is having 80% in their academics, they are getting 30 to 40% as their scholarship.
So sir, how I understand the
if we talk about the facilities in Jagannath University for South Indian students, we have huge facilities. So Jagannath University is always concerned about South Indian students, about their food and about their studies. So because we believe that most of the students from South India, they come from a rural and remote backgrounds. So especially coming to the study purpose, so we have arranged the special classes for South Indian students, so they can go through the special curriculum module designed by university. So for South students, we are giving them a special coverage of the curricular activities. So South student will be given a basic kind of modules so that they could able to pick up English slowly and easily, because most of the students from AP and Telangana, they come from Telugu medium background, and also they come from diploma background. So we focused on their special education system, and we have designed a different curriculum altogether. And coming about their accommodation, yes, we believe that because people comes from other states, they have their own preference of their food. So we are giving them their basic Telugu food. So the mess and food are very safe. They are happy with our special meals. So if we talk about the placement opportunities to B.Sc agriculture students, we have three kind of roles available for them. One is in government sector. In government sector, if we talk about, we have agriculture officer role, and we have agriculture extension officer role, we have analytical role, we have field officer role, we have bank loan recovery officer role. Okay, so this all comes under government system. If we talk about private jobs, yes, we have lot of seed companies, we have lot of fertilizer companies, and we have agro farms, and we have farming companies, and also companies like NABARD, companies like ICRISAT. So there are NGOs, a lot of companies giving opportunities to B.Sc agriculture students. If you talk about only the placements, yeah, the demand of B.Sc agriculture placements are huge in Indian market.
So, like, is there any opportunities to study B.Sc in international universities?
Yes, of course, because as we said that the agriculture is growing day by day. So the opportunities for their higher education or job in the abroad countries are huge. So if you talk about abroad countries, the countries like USA, the country like Australia, the country like South Africa, their encouraging education system in agriculture are huge. Because in abroad countries, they have drone culture, they have vertical irrigation, they have platform irrigation. So according to this cultivation system, they choose a very limited area of the land, and they build a good system according to the photosynthesis process. And in fact, if the Indian standards, if they produce 50 packets of rice in 1 acre, they might go up to 10x percentage in abroad countries. That is the new directions they're taking towards the agriculture.
So, are there any chances in the government sector?
Yeah. So as I said, so government has lot of opportunities, like as I said, agriculture officer, field officer, agriculture extension officer, and also we have a program called JRF, which is by ICAR itself. So they conduct an international test for all Indian students. So if students qualify there in JRF exam, they will be taken, they will be observed as a scientist junior fellowship. So in that program, they can learn a lot, and they can do also research.
So, what is the special importance of this agriculture sector in our India?
So in India, if we talk about the demand for agriculture sector is highly appreciable, because see, the population in India is growing day by day, but the land, the area is the same. So now there are lot of green revolution should happen in India, because the growing population has lot of needs. The growing population has lot of things to do. They need a food, the basic food needs, but the same area of land cannot produce multiple times of food to the required population. So according to that, we have to take a green revolution in education system, so that every family member of a farmer should come from a different and should send their children to the farming, agriculture education, so that they could able to do lot of wonders in agriculture, so that we can see India in a better place. Every child of a farmer should become an agriculture engineer or agriculture scientist. The same area of the land can utilize in a better way. We can also use a drone system, we can also use drone monitoring, we can also use vertical cultivation. So we can completely create a revolution if the students from AP and Telangana could focus on the agriculture education.
So, like, what are the special modalities
So if we talk about Jagannath University and their courses, so we have a program of B.Sc Agriculture, okay, which is 4 years course. So as per the ICAR rule, this complete 4 years program covered under 100% syllabus. The basic difference between UGC curriculum and the ICAR curriculum, UGC curriculum mostly covered only the theoretical part, but if you go with ICAR curriculum, they have 70% of the theory and the 30% of the practical. So according to the ICAR, so we have the B.Sc Agriculture 4 years program, which is covered 100%, 30% with the practical, and also we have MSc Agriculture. So MSc Agriculture, also the students who completed their B.Sc Agriculture, they can pursue MSc Agriculture. We have also horticulture, we have also Bachelor of Physiotherapy courses. For all these courses, as before I said, we are offering 100% scholarships. Okay, we have AP and Telangana students, we have them in our mind. We know that most of the students from AP and Telangana, they come from the rural backgrounds, they come from the poor families, and also they come from the remote areas. So we took them in our mind, and most of the university, as you know, that the scholarship programs have been offered once they join the university. But in case of our university, we have our unique scholarship program designed by ourselves. So we are providing scholarships to the students who has the merit in their intermediate and diploma. Okay, the candidates who has passed with a good merit in their diploma or inter, if suppose candidate has 90% there in intermediate or diploma, we are giving up to 80% as a scholarship. Okay, if the students has 85% is their academics, so we are giving them up to 70% as a scholarship. If the student is having 80, we are giving them up to 50% as a scholarship. So it means we are promoting agriculture education, we are not making any business. So we want to focus this agriculture system, and we want to encourage every farmer in AP and Telangana, whoever wants to pursue their student, pursue their child as an education in agriculture. So we are here as a Jagannath University, we are supporting them highly.
So please tell something about ICAR, LO and individual process.
Okay. So ICAR LOI, so ICAR LOI is a pre-procedure before declaration of ICAR. According to the rules of ICAR LOI, there are 11 steps before getting ICAR LOI. If some university wants to get ICAR accreditation, first they have to apply to the ICAR board. So as before we discussed, if somebody wants to apply for ICAR board, they have minimum 100 acres of land, they should be available within the campus. It should be a green campus. Along with that, they should have a 6 labs well equipped as per the B.Sc Agriculture studies. Along with that, we should have 40 professors who are completed their education from ICAR universities. So if the universities has all these 3 formats, they are eligible to apply for ICAR program. So as per these guidelines of ICAR program, so any university they apply. So according to that ICAR board nomination, they go for all the 11 accreditation programs. After they finish all the 11 programs affiliations, so finally they will get LOI, letter of intent. After letter of intent, they will get ICAR declaration.